Here we go. Finally got this running. Yeah, I completely forgot about the microphone there. I downloaded some of my old videos and watched them earlier a few hours ago. So oh damn, a long thing. I don't know if I can go back through it and remember it all. So basically I streamed 6 hours ago. So 6 hours ago, for an hour on Ark. And I started up a base. I started the game and I was super happy. I was so super happy to start up Ark. I was like, yeah, I could easily do a month of Ark and stuff. And then by the end of the hour, but by literally probably about half an hour, I was annihilated on the stream. I just didn't feel like I could even play the game anymore. And by the end of the stream, I was just completely annihilated. Where I didn't even want to I just knew I couldn't go on for the month and stuff and play Ark. But I'm kind of back to where I was now. I'm a bit more excited, I guess, and able to think, that I actually can continue on with the Ark stuff if the base is still there as well. So anyway, super happy stuff for the Iron Man. We've got a cannon now. Cannon with cannonballs. I've got 5,000 coal there. I've been working hard, super hard, mining this coal and trying to get Varrock armor too. So the pet cats. So I've got a pet cat. I've made multiple pet cats. This is like my 8th cat. That I'm trying to recolor the cat so I can do the Varrock armor, but I can't seem to color it. I've tried a bunch of things. The Gertrude cat, I tried Gertrude multiple times, like 5 different cats. I spoke to her, tried all the options, and also talked to the kids inside the house. And there is nothing, nothing to, they don't offer no cat color, no change of cat color, which I thought it was Gertrude, but I can't find that. I think I've tried rat catchers as well. The thingy that so I've tried the quest where we're inside the manhole where the moss giants are and the red spiders. I've tried there as well. I tried them too. Spoke to him. I couldn't find any way to recolor the cat. But once I recolor the cat, I've done the Varrock achievement diaries too. I was gonna do another compare of accounts of Common Zero to this account, as they are really similar times within like 1 day of each other right now of playing time. Them 2 accounts, this account and Common Zero. So I was gonna do another one of them videos. So let's so here's the cannon. Cost me a lot, 750k. Took a while to get. And let's so we should go to the Throne of Miscellanea, whatever it's called. So let's go here. So what is it called? This thing. So I need to go to the Throne of Miscellanea and just make sure everything's fine. I was gonna do a herb run as well, just on everything, just the herbs, so I can have some more herbs to use at his disposal. I got this as well, this ectoplasma mater thing, which is really cool for Ghost. I guess a really cool thing. So let's go. So I'm going to take an axe with me. Let's go to the Miscellanea thing. Damn, not an enchanted one. Let's get a new one out. This one. Okay, so I'm just going to check out the throne thing. I'm going to collect the resources. It's been a few days. It's been about 2 to 3 days, I think, before I've collected the resources. So it's worth to collect the resources, I guess, and see what I've got as well. I might have a bit more runners and stuff. I'm going to turn this down a bit. So I think it's this one. And that's low enough now. So let's turn the music on anyway. So where's this music? There we go. As I completely forgot the music last time. So anyway, some nice RuneScape melodies by chilling and leveling up and trying to train the account, I guess. So I guess it's worth me just gaining this and getting the appeal up. Kind of interested to know how much it dropped by. So let's go here first. Let's check how much it dropped by first, and then we'll come back out and mine it and check the resources that we've got from the throne. This is a beautiful song. I need to check what this is. Beautiful. Very inspiring one. Okay, here we go. So let's collect. See what we got. We got 96 approval, and let's collect. Oh no friggin' way! You get seeds as well. I did not know you get seeds. So where did I get the seeds from? There was one that I put one thing into. At one point, I think it was the farming. Look at that, 500 coal. 500 coal. That is insane. So let's see if we've got any snapdragons. We got 7. Brilliant. Awesome. Snapdragon, a snapdragon seed. Guam, Avatone, Rosemary, Marital, Taramin. So let's barley. So you know I might put more into this farming thing, the seeds, and take a bit of coal. So let's do that. Okay, so mining. So which one is this? The farm, the farm, the farm. Let's get some in this one. So I'm going to take 2 of that and 1 of mining, and let's put it into the farm, because our farm is amazing. Probably I'm going to take even 1 more of this and pull it to the farm. And just 1 more and put it to the farm. Brilliant. Okay, so let's get out of here. Let's go chop some trees and let's get 100% again, as we've had a few days break from Runescape. Probably about 2, I think. I guess I'm excited to get back onto Ark again now at the moment, but I don't know what I'm going to be like after the stream. And I wonder what I've done for 6 hours, because 6 hours? I was waiting for shopping, but 6 hours of time went past. It feels like it's been like 2 hours. As it said, you know, it says it's noted down on YouTube as 6 hours, as I'm using that for my clock. But anyway, yeah, I guess I'm gonna attempt to jump back on Ark as well. You know, I ended the stream saying that, you know, I was completely tired and shattered, and I didn't want to play the game anymore, play Ark at the moment, just at the moment. You know, I needed to take a break from it basically, but here I am, and hopefully I can jump back on that and play if the base isn't raided, I guess, as we've only got a small wooden house with some thatch. I just saw someone said muted bossman. I didn't have the microphone plugged in at all. It was the problem, but thanks anyway. I didn't know for the first like 5 minutes when I was explaining everything, but I re-explained everything what I was on about. Shouldn't be too long now. And I'm going to get straight to Dagonos and throwing some things, get that combat level up, as I've been mining and turning bars into smithing. We've gained some smithing levels. We're now 67 smithing. We gained some mining levels. I'm about, I think, up to 5. I've gained about 5 mining levels in the past like month or so. And about quite a few smithing levels. And our combat level with these stacks, these are some of the highest stacks I've ever had on the lowest level account. There's level 65 with some stacks in 80s, which is super awesome. I was trying to get this to 80 as well for magic trees, for magic longs. And then we can use our first spec weapon, a magic short bow as well. Imagine we get one of them. Have a first spec weapon, so we need to get range to 70, and I'm going to check a magic short bow. I think it's 80 for about 80 for 80 for short bow, and I think it's 85 for long bow, is what I remember. But it took a massive effort to get the thing up so much. I should also put some allocation to flax, because if I have some flax, I better to use that. Use the flax to make loads more bows. But then I've got to string them all, I guess. So it's a hard one. So I should possibly maybe go back. And I think we had like 11 runners. So I might put... damn, I can't put it in flats because of the thingy. Because the way it is. So I won't be able to put it into flats. Okay, so let's get going. Let's go going home. Damn, I didn't bring no teleport, but we go Lumbridge teleport. And I can almost do Lunas, and I was excited for Lunas. I think it was just my magic level at the time was too low, and one other skill. There's one other skill here that's too low. Crafting, that was it. Crafting. Where is that crafting? 58 crafting. We're getting there almost. I think I need, possibly into the 60s for Lunas. But when we get that, we'll have some really good mange armor. Some really, really good mange armor to take things out with. So let's have a look at this Lunas. As I think I need into the 60s possibly for it. So if I look here. Ouch. Feet hurting. Ouch. Okay, so here we go. I put my foot into something. Into like a biscuit. Okay, so here we go. So here we go. So Lunas. Here we go. Lunas. 61 crafting and 49 fire making. I was doing fire making the other day actually. I gained a few levels. 43. It was like 30, 38 I think, and now we're 43. So gaining many levels. I did loads of this sailing as well. Did loads of sailing. We're now 24 sailing to drive around and do some boat stuff. So okay, let's get rid of this stuff. So this one. So the axe can go back. So I'm just thinking, so if I go to Games Army, that's what I need. And let's go... So maybe dual ring. And let's get some... So also, I need snape grass. Snape grass. So we might have to plant some snape grass. I think I've got a few, but not many as well. So we've got 3 snakeweed. Which I think it's snake grass. I think it was the snake grass that I need. Which I don't know if I used all of it to make potions. Seaweed, rosemary. Okay, so let's check what prayer potions take. As I need a few for where we're going. Okay, so here we go. Potions. And how much is that? Prayer potion and snape grass. Okay. So we might have to plan. So we'll go around. We'll quickly do some thingy. Oh, and I did some quests as well the other day. I did that one with the willow tree, enlightened journey, and a few others. Tangle roots, a few others. So we go. Seed wibber, spade. We'll put the cannon away for now. So seed wibber, spade. So seeds now. Seed. So we need all the runner seeds, I guess. Is what I should take. So we've got 1 runner. So spade. And then saturas, or whatever you call it. However you say the word. Saturs. I don't know where I've put these. So it's on this tab. Here they are. The garden things. We'll take the red quivers as well. And that should be it. We should be able to get some snake grass. So let's start planting the snake grass, which I guess it goes in the middle thing, the middle plot. And then we need some more seeds. So marital. So not marital. I think maritals are the worst ones. So any other seeds really that I can do, probably Avatove will be one of the good ones that I can do, and Irit are probably good ones as well, as they're the best seeds we can probably plant right now. And get something useful for him. Ready to train the herbal up. Ready to train herbal up to higher levels. And it's a willow tree from Enlightenment Journey that I did the other day. So how much quest points do we have right now? We've got 136 quest points. 67 quests complete. So, you know, it'd take us a few days to get there. But if I played, we could get bee gloves, I guess, very soon. So I'm gonna do a quick farm run anyway. So let's get to these farm places. I'm gonna take the so the seeds. So down. Oh, and we found some power ammies, some power amulets, which was super cool. I got a magpie imblin, and I got some power ammies from it, which was super cool. 3 of them. So now we got the upgrade, the power ammy upgrade, which is super cool. As we've got super high hunting. So hopefully the snake grass goes in this one, I guess. Right? Maybe. Okay, doesn't go in this one. Damn. I hope it don't go in the herb one. Hey, someone's here. So we'll have to try the big ones and the big ones. And I think I've got some more limp root seeds. I had like 14 of them, I think. At one point, I must have used them down to like 7. So we'll take these potatoes as well. And there's nothing I can do with these potatoes. I just need to drop them because there's not much I can do with them. Truly. So let's drop these potatoes as I can't do anything with them. I didn't bring the sacks with me. And as well, you know, I didn't think I'd be mining these ones. The allotment ones. Damn, I should put these in first. So let's put the herb back in. Let's go straight for snake runner seed on this one. So let's talk to this enchantment. This. Get 3 out. Ultra compost. And let's put this in. So let's so snapdragon. Or runner seed, I mean. Here we go. That's in. And off we go. Now let's see if we can get the snapdragons, the snake grass in this one. 61 farmer. You need to be a level 61 farmer to do that. That is a new way to talk, I guess. You need to be a level 61 farmer. That is a very, you know, a laughable one, I guess. As you know, I've never seen it being spoken like that, I guess. You need to be a 61 farmer to do this. Which, you know, they must have upgraded some of the speech then. Okay, so we got this. So let's get out of here, I guess. So I should bring something from the middle one, as well as that's, you know, the limp roots and stuff can be super useful. You know, and it's going to make some really good potions. And I'm sure I've got some seeds for it, like 6 or something, or, you know, a few anyway. A few. Let's just say a few. Grimy Toramin and this. And so we put this back. And we got these limp root seeds. So damn, we can't do that to snake grass. But I'll go pick up some when we go down there. When I go down to the goblin place very soon. Toramin. 70 Toramin, which is awesome. Which is going to allow us to make some potions. But what I need is like 58 herb lore for the herbal sack. I'm so excited to get that, because once we get that, I better to put stuff inside the the creature inside the herb sack. There we go. So this limp root seed, and let's go. So I should bring out the forestry kit as well. That's going to be super useful. I saw that guy had a 1 next to his Twitch name. He's got the Twitch sign and he's got 1. I don't know if that means he's like first place or something like that. Okay, so Irrit and some coins. Irrit and Avatone. Let's drop these weeds. Let's put this game swarming that on. So let's get the forestry kit. And the axe. And the log basket. So I'm thinking where to go first. So I should probably go to like Arduino or something. So I think, damn, I need to do troll. I need to do troll romance or troll stronghold, so I can start making lore rooms. I better make lore rooms as soon as I do troll one of the troll quests. So axe this, and I guess I think I was gonna teleport. Oh, money is what I need actually. Okay, let's get going. Better get out of here now. I got a spirit tree seed as well that could be planted, I guess. So I'll probably plant it. I wonder what it actually does. Actually, I'm sure it works as like a gnome tree, don't it? Which is, if it's a gnome tree, this will be so worth it as the gnome tree, but super worth it. So I actually need to grow it up in a little plant pot first, probably. I guess. So I need to fiddle with that and just make sure I can get that done, I guess. So let's go. So I think there's two. So Catherby, let's go Catherby. And I can't believe I got 1k cash, which is insane. Damn, it took 1k cash. I've got a little bit of cash left. Oh, damn, there must have been a star here, maybe. Might have missed a star. Oh, look at all these strawberries. That is a nice harvest. One of the nicest harvests I've seen. Let's grab this. Put another limport root seed in there. And let's get another herb inside there. Okay, this one's Guam. Guam. And off we go. Damn, so if I had something to sell or something to ouch, I need something to ouch. So how much are these worth? High ouch, 112k. So I'm just looking for something to ouch now to get me a little bit more money. So do I have any old bows? Which these maple ones should do fine. So let's note this. Let's go for all but to one. So do I have any bowstrings? Because if I have bowstrings, I might be able to make a small amount. So I got 8, not enough. How much do I get from just a normal bow without the string on it? Not much. Can I do some of these? So games on me. 500 each. 600. And it's the power armies. I might be able to ouch some of these. So 2k each. I'll ouch one, I guess. Just one. And let's get the nature rooms out and stuff. For these 13 ouches. As yet be enough money for now, I guess. And I can't believe they're worth 2k each. That is imagine that money. 2k. 2k? No way. So let's get some more fire. So 2k each for an ouch. Damn, I almost did the Ecto Flask there. And off I go. So I better put these back now. Off I go to the next location for some more seeds. So let's go Ardoon. I think there's a way to teleport as well. So I'll be trying to figure that out, I guess, when I can get to it. The teleport. So that I'm sure there's like a teleport on one of the quests. I have done the garden quest, the garden tranquility. So I just know there's a quest that makes you teleport to different things that will help me out by a ridiculous amount. Because once I do that, I'll be able to do so much. To Brimhaven ports. So this one. So damn, which one is it? So Kama Jammer. Well, it's the other one. Mozaport, I think. Oh no, it's the other one. Let's go back to this. Brim. There we go. Charter, and here we go. And let's go to Ardoon. Okay, this one. This one right here. Apple tree I planted a while ago to get some apples with. One of the first tree I planted in a very long time, and I'm talking like 10 years, 12 years, 15 years of not planting trees in this game. There's no come. Oh, here it is. Put these buckets away. Let's get these out, and let's get these herbs out the ground. Do this quickly. Let Bruce seed in. And we've got one final more farm to go to, I guess. I wonder if I can do one at Miscellanea as well. Hey, this is a lot of herbs we got. Check how many herbs we got from this. It's a lot of herbs, like 9 herbs. Really awesome. Okay, let's put some more grass fertilizer, and let's put this down. And let's get out of here. Let's go to this one. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Damn, I forgot to bank the stuff. Damn. Very quiet day today, I feel. But I'll get there eventually. Get that cannon up and running, get our levels up and get our magic short bow. Our first ever spec weapon on this one. When we do get it. Bit of Arcarid. Okay, let's get out of here. Done this. Let's get. So I need to go to Castle Wars. So we need to go back to Longbridge. So what is the quickest way there? So I need some runner. I need to turn this down again. Because this is too loud. So let's get back to where we were, Port Sarin, and from Port Sarin, I guess we can make a move from there. So I might be able to go to a bank actually. I might just need to go to Castle Wars. So if I go Castle Wars. As you know, now thinking about it, I've done all the. Oh damn! I forgot about prayer potions. That's why I went Port Sarin. Damn. There we go. Back to here we go. Okay, let's go get the snake grass. As then we'll have some prayer potions to use. Damn, I should have brought food with me. I should definitely go back for this, as we will need food. Okay, I got 13 snake grass. I thought there was a lot less than that. Which 13 might actually be enough. So I've only got a certain amount of herbs, but it'd be enough to do some real hardcore training. So there we go. Let's go. So runners. Here we go. How many we got? 32. So 13. It might be enough, or probably will be enough. Let's clean all these runners. Let's turn it into a potion. Let's get the visor waters out. So I can't remember if you put the runners into the water. That's what I'm thinking. So I should probably put the vials like together with that thing. So there we go. Put it in this one. And then I can drag them to the right place. So here they are right here. So runners. Here we go. 5. And runners. Here we go. Runner potions made. We're going to make them 5 at a time. There we go. And here we go. So now that's done, we just need the snake grass. I'm going to put one back just in case we need it for a quest or something. Which I have done Plague City, I'm pretty sure, on this one. As I've done Underground Pass on this one as well. Hey, 41 herb level. Herbie, I don't know. Check what Implement says. It's not a very good implement. Okay, so let's start mixing all these up. There we go. And this one to this one. There we go. These are our prayer pots made. Let's get a games amulet on. Let's get the power army out, and let's take the cannon with us for this journey. We'll take chins as well, and try and get as many range levels as we can. Chins. Let's get the Falador shield. This. The helmet on. And I guess off we go to go train. So let's go Barbarian Outpost. Take loads of prayer potions with us. So prayer. So we'll take 10. We'll take shots with us. And let's take the power army with us. The final thing. Damn, I forgot I've accumulator. Hey, someone's there. Okay, let's hot woods. Let's get down there. Let's take these babies out. seed. Hey, torso seed, super good. Let's take that uncut. Let's need that. Hey, we almost got a range level. Not too far. Hey, another seed. Had the time seed. Candyline. Very weird word to say. And I don't know what they do as a thing as well. As I don't know what they do as a seed as well. Like what herbs they give or what done a seed. Not one I've used ever, I guess. Oh, I managed to make a Ring of Wealth as well, just recently. I'm sure I have brought it with me. Hey, we gained a level. Result gained. A lot of EXP drops. juice? Is that pest control or something? As that would be a super good way to gain something, I guess. To gain some, to me it's pretty, I guess. As there's a lot of things that stack on top of each other. Guess I'll walk around and train them in. Hey, I forgot to pick up these opal bolts. Should have been picking up the whole time, as, you know, we lost out some opal bolts, I guess. Hey, snake dragon seeds. Brilliant. Might be even worth of me bringing, you know, or train defense with it is what I thought. Train defense like this. As you know, after that, it's just a good smart idea. Another 3 snake dragons. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna die. I'm not staying any longer. Let's go fill up. I'm gonna go get the Ring of Wealth as well, which should help out as well. Okay, I ain't got no space in my bank. Here we go. Get rid of these. Six snake dragon seeds, super good. So let's go with chisel. And off I go. And let's get the Ring of Wealth out for this journey. No, this is called a Dragonstone Ring. It is not a ring of... It's not a... It's not one yet. It's not a Ring of Wealth yet. I do not know how to make. I don't know how to make a ring of thingy yet as well. So let's see if it gives any stacks. None at all. Interesting. Let's go right back and let's go do some more training. Another thing I was saying earlier, that is I was going to make another Common Zero versus or PKM account versus HC account, as they have almost the same amount of time on the accounts. They've almost got the same amount of time, so I was thinking to do that. So what is it? So it's got like 33 days or so. Common Zero builds right now, so I was going to do another one of them as well. try and get rid of all these other chins as well. I need to use them up. There's 200 of them. I've had them for ages. I've had these 600 chins for about 2 years now. I've literally had these 600 chin chompers, these ones. I had like 600 of them. I had them for like 2 years. It got me onto the red ones. As soon as I could do the red ones, I did the red ones straight away. And started getting the red chin chompers as soon as I could. And I had about 7,700. That's how much I had when I first started. I had about 800 of these ones. And I think I had actually up to 1,000 actually of the white chin chompers. It might have been like 1,000 or 800 to 1,000 of them. The chin chompers, I had the white chin chompers. So we're going to train that defense up as well while we're doing this. As defense is super important too, I guess. Got to keep this Iron Man alive, keep the HC alive. See if we got any more good loot. Let's look for that good looty. Oh, we've got a casket. We'll have that. Hey, for one seat. Hey, 600 cash. Awesome. On our casket. Over 600. Also, I did get the seed video done as well, which I should definitely get done before I run out of membership, I guess, on the video software. So I should probably get that done. So, you know, maybe hopefully tonight, let's say actually. As you know, all I've got to do is just chop it up into a little video. Add probably like 1 or 2 words in there, add 1 or 2 lines, and that should be done. Damn, I only had ring of wealth. I guess I might best pick these up. I don't think I've reached the requirement to do it yet. To have the, because I tried it earlier. I don't know if you got to do something special to unlock the dragon stone. I tried it. I think I'm pretty sure. When I got the ring straight away, I tried to review it. I don't know if I had to do some sort of requirement. Like, I think it was like 58 magic or something. But then you need to do some requirement, I'm pretty sure. I'll check. I want to get to the bank this again to see if I can turn it into a ring of wealth. If that's how you do it, if that's how you turn it into a ring of wealth in the first place. Because I'm completely new to turning these rings into rings of wealth, I guess. Completely new to it. Never done it ever in my whole RuneScape. Hello to everyone in chat, I guess. This is the best I've done so far. Who would have thought it'd be the Hardcore Iron Man that does so well? When there's so many other games out there that I've played. I've seen the best bar I've ever seen so far, which is super awesome. Super awesome to see. The power of the Iron Man, the Hardcore Iron Man. I've been working super hard to get some resources and stuff to train some crazy range. And I've turned it into defense and started training defense as well. Because I thought, why not upgrade that defense? As I was doing this earlier on Slayer, super early on Slayer, which I can't remember if I streamed or not. I don't think I streamed it, but I recorded it on the super early days of this account. Also, so I'm taking down the big car fight and training stuff and training magic with defense, which is actually more effective than I ever thought at getting them levels up. And it's some good XP, some crazy good XP. So let's how many of these chimchompers we got? 167 left. Walk these around. So some settings of the client, as you know, the writing and stuff, the writing, the letters of the client this RuneScape client thing, the official RuneScape. As you know, the letters, you know, when all the writing comes up, it looks so terrible to see all that writing, so terrible, which is, you know, insane, I guess. When all the writing's there, and you know, shoot some arrows and there's arrows all over the place. I haven't put too much seeds yet, so we need to keep checking these piles for seeds. I don't think I've put too many so far. Hey, 62 HP. Yeah, back. Here we go. Okay, let's walk these around. Avito seed. Oh yeah, so I turned off all that stuff, all the stuff on the client, all the names that pop up, as it's super annoying as well. Another thing I thought is, you know, I can't believe what RuneScape became, you know, with the client and stuff, the new clients, you know, it's just turned into where there's squares all over the floor and it tells you exactly where to stand and stuff, which is, you know, for me, I think it's super questionable, coming from many years of RuneScape experience, you know, 15, 18 years of experience now, and you know, they had nothing like that until recent times in the last, well, actually they did have it, actually, you know, a while back, but you had to pay for it, and now it's gone, you know, I think it's like just completely free now, to get them squares and stuff you know, the squares all over, the box squares and many like calculators and stuff. I guess it's cool for a tool, but you know, it kinda is a bit too far for, you know, for what I think RuneScape was. You know, what happened to, I don't know, you know, good players being good, I guess, in a way, but you know, they've learned themselves and trained themselves, and now it's just like a bunch of squares when you click the squares. I know it can still be hard, but you know, it does take a bit off the edge away, I guess, of you know, the players that got there first, I guess, in a way, and didn't use a bunch of squares to teach them how to do all the bossing, I guess. But yeah, I guess what it's became though is just loads of random squares. It's like, yeah, completely hacked into the system, and you're just reading out loads of squares and just following the squares, I guess. Turn off game sounds. Turn game sounds down, I will. 1 second. There we go. There we go, it's down right now. Thanks for letting me know that if it was too loud for you. Just at the start of the stream actually, I completely didn't even plug the mic in. No microphone was plugged in for the first like 7 minutes of the stream. Which luckily I realised and plugged it in. As I plugged it out earlier after art, I downloaded a few of my old clips and started watching them back. Come around again. So how many chins have I got? I've got 99 chins. 99 chins on this one. That should come out with a decent amount of seeds by the time I run out of all these resources. So these laughable thing, like I said, the white chins I've had for 2 years on this account. I did so what happened, I got the chins. I got like 1,200 white chins. The first chins, the lowest chins, and I went soul wars with it and ended up quitting for a while due to no XP by player kills. By throwing the chins, and then came back. You several, 2 years later, a year, 1.8 of a year later, played a bit of RuneScape, farmed up a bit, and now I've this, and now I've the chins. But yeah, I guess I ended up quitting a bit, as I was kind of angry at the Soul Wars, how the Soul Wars you don't gain EXP from killing players, which was super annoying, because at the time I just spent about 15 hours farming all the chins. I stayed up late at night and farmed all the chins, and next thing you know, I don't get any XP for throwing back players and blowing up some players with it. And you know, having some fun, which is super sad to see for hardcore Iron Men. It's super sad to see for hardcore Iron Men, as you work so hard, yeah, to get all the chins, and then you just find like you're not getting the XP for even using them in the arena. But only if you use it on the ghost, then you get the EXP. But if it's not you can't get EXP from the players. I've noticed it comes up with a red cross, and I have no idea why, because it doesn't make sense. If people's going to train off other people off another account, it'd be faster on creatures. You'd rather probably fight a creature, because the creatures you can kill a creature way faster than most players, most likely. And you can keep it flowing. There's always a monster to attack. So it didn't really make much sense why people would train up another account when it's got a restock food, and you could be faster, most likely, with just training on the animal or the creature, as you can always keep attacking and stuff, and you even get a loot. So it didn't really make much sense why they added it in the end at all. Let's teleport out of here. Let's see what seeds we got. We got 5 Irrit seeds, 2 Quam, 1 Toad Flax, 2 Avatone, 1 Poison Ivy. I don't know what this Poison Ivy is. Is it the RuneScape free stuff? The Poison Ivy that people used to mine off the tree, off the house, off the palace. They used to mine like a Poison Ivy off the palace, I think. Of Rarok. Poison Ivy, possibly. Okay, I need to... So I'm out of prayer pots now, I think. That might be all my prayer pots. So I might have one more for a slight, a small event for a very small time. So we'll say about 5 minutes, 10 minutes more. And then, then I need to go collect some more snake dragons, which I couldn't farm as I'm too low for the snake grass or the snake weeds. So then let's get down there. Let's get back to the arena. Let's get our food out. Down. I played some Ark earlier. Was super excited to get on with it and get playing it, but ended up what is it? Being, I was tired by like that half an hour mark. I was tired by the half an hour mark, super tired. And then, by the end of it, by the end of the hour, I was annihilated and didn't want to play from the beginning. The first 5 minutes, setting up the stream. At first I was recording. I decided to do it solo. Then I decided to go live. So I spent 10 minutes on my own. Then I decided to go live, and then I got onto it, and I was super excited. I was like, I really want to do a month of this, a month live streaming some Ark if I do survive it, if we survive it, and by the end of the stream I was annihilated. I was quitting. I was completely just in a different world about where it was going, because I was so tired and so drained from just life, I guess, itself, that I didn't want to play after the hour. But I'm super refreshed now. Could possibly go again and carry on the Ark stuff, as I got annihilated after that stream. Lost all sense of hope when it came to it. Of when it came, to play it for several months, like I do. I played them solo for several months. I think the first major time I played it for a month. The second time I played it for 2 months. As solo player online, And you know, got raided a few times. It's all recorded, but I ain't uploaded it. So I'm thinking, you know, if I need to if anyone's, you know, if anyone's interested in that, because I could upload it. I don't know how to do it though. I don't know if to cut it up or thingy, or just upload the full thing. As you know, this you know, it's quite long. It's, you know, I've probably played for a good 50 hours possibly, 50, or actually about 150 hours possibly, I think. Taming Ramagers, and I got attacked by some crazy, some guy with a level 500 pet. And he shot, you know, one raid, he shot 80 rockets, like 80 rockets at me, blowing up the base, blowing up all my creatures. He came in with a flamethrower, started burning all my creatures. All my creatures going right wild and trying to fight him off. And he was just murdering them with a flamethrower, blowing up the house with a rocket launcher. He was maining a rocket launcher. He wouldn't shoot me with anything called a rocket launcher. It was that powerful. I was doing so well that wipe. I just got Spino, got some Cartoonists, was doing so well. I built a massive base that came out of the cave, the starter cave. It was, you know, super good. A super enthusiastic time. I was winning. I went to Ragnarok not once but six times. Collecting stuff, and I even built a second base there, but the problem is the second base got raided, I guess, got completely destroyed. First day, every day I'd go there, I'd build a base, and they were destroyed by the next day, which was sad. I had quite a few turrets, I had about like 18 turrets at its best, and a bit of protection with the thingy. Then this crazy silly update came out. It was the Halloween update with the Mousers. I had these called Mousers, and they was just killing all the pets off and hitting, you know, and they would spawn in and just attack all your pets and follow you around the map, which was super annoying. Killed so many of my pets off. Come back and everything was dead. Plus the base was raided. Rebuilt up like four times until I ended up winning from the raids. I think 2 raids were online and the other 2 were offline. But yeah, I do want to jump back on Ark when I can as well, I guess. Oh, you know, I'm not actually doing really well on RuneScape. I'm glad to have a stable graph once. I'm super glad to have a stable graph. Super glad to have a stable graph once. As it always dropped there to naught. And this has literally been my best few live streams so far, which I'm super happy for, and I thank you a lot. If you're enjoying it, hey, how hardcore I am making some quick games. And I've still got these chins. I'm trying to get rid of these chins, and they are still here. To switch to the red ones. So I might as well get rid of these ones, they're the weak ones. I cannot get rid of them. Hey, here's that seed. Hey, Snapdragon seed. Brilliant. 55k. That's the second Snapdragon, I think third Snapdragon, as we got one from the collection, the Harvest collection from Miscellanea. Defense level and combat level both coming in. 49 defense. Hey, I got a dragon head that I picked up from a fire giant, so hopefully I'll be able to wear that soon with coming up to 50 and then I guess to 60, which actually is kind of a long stretch actually when I think about it. Getting that 60 stuff, as you know, when your stacks are super low, it takes a very long time to get from 50 to 60 in most of them stacks in attack, strength. You know, it just takes a long time. You hit so little, you might see it's like, you know, like 15 or something with Scimitar, and it just takes a very long time to get all them stats to level 60. Try to turn the music up a bit, but turn on the game sounds. So where is this? So it's a cannon, I guess. It's a super annoying one, as it just keeps going on. As the cannon's the most, you know, repeated noises, I guess. So let's try, I think it's this one maybe. Let's be in this one. The surround. The ambience maybe. Let's walk these around. Gather them up. Damn. I was gonna say I don't know what the installed heads do, but I remember the Karen thing, the Krun book, and I really wanted to switch to it, but I'd lose so many teleports. I'd switch to the Karen book and really focus on it and try and use the creatures to help me out. But but it was, you know, exactly that you know, I'd lose so many teleports, I think. But then I can make teleports. You know, you can make teleports when down there. So when I do go down there, if I could make like Varric teleports, I know you can make like Frankenstein teleports, but if I could make like Varric ones or somewhere close to Varric, I think like I was gonna say Lumberyard, but I don't think I'd be able to make them actually. And now I can do, I've got enough rune crafting to make lore rooms the other day. I did that. So I just need to do Troll Stronghold to be able to do that. To be able to make them. Hey, I think I threw them all. Chins are gone. Let's get on the bigger chins, the stronger chins. Hey, Snapdragon. Another Snapdragon. Prey range, not melee. I do not believe that, as I've tried praying range and it was worse. The melee ones hit loads, and I think I'm completely correct on this. I've trained to 99 range a few times. I genuinely believe it's melee, as the melee ones are the ones that hit you at 20 and hit you at 10s. The range ones are normally safe to thingy. I always lasted longer with the melee protect up and not the range protect. Tested, approved, and trusted. As I've gone to like 94 range on multiple accounts. Common Zero being one of them. I think he's 94 range right now, or 93. I think 94. I was about to log off. I was about to leave. He lost his membership, and on the last day I managed to get him just to 94. Which I ain't done much PKing lately, because I am super sad how PKing looks right now. As you know, it's not as much as it used to be. As not many players. I remember before EOC came out, the Evolution of Combat and the RuneScape 3 stuff. Before that came out, the player base in the Wildy was so full and so fun to play with. It was, you know, at its funniest just before then, I guess, is what I noticed. It was the widest variety of players, and now it's down to, you know, not so many, unless it's rush hour. But you know, back then it was all the time. You had a decent amount all the time. You'd watch everyone line up at the Wildy, because that's where it used to be. Edgeville, not so far, but it's RuneScape 3, just before the RuneScape 3 stuff came. RuneScape 3, the Evolution of Combat and the RuneScape 3 came out, was in the Wildy, and everyone was lined up, and you know, we all had our own sections. We all had our own sections that we would PK at, where our general range would be. And I remember that was super fun, super full of players. And you know, damn, I really miss what they've done with I wish Revenants were the same. I do not like the PvP armor. I wish Revenants and the Morgan Javelins, Revenants, and you know, I think you used to get drops of the corruption, the corrupted stuff. But you know, I'm unsure about the corrupted stuff, but the Vesta Longsword from the Revs and Woody Revs I really miss, as that was some good PvP fun. It was some good PvP fun to have a Rev, you know, interfere with you, I guess, and try and take you down while you're trying to take out dragons and stuff. Which, you know, I remember that was some really good fun content that was in the Wildy. But I guess they don't have the Reds that roam around anymore and attack players. And you know, you'd probably be in a clan and one would turn up and you'd all take it down. And I think you used to get like, I think. No, I'm not guaranteed on this, but I'm not 100% sure about this, but the weapons, the PvP weapons, I think they used to drop stuff like that. And I used to love when you could buy it from the shop. I'm sad that you can't just buy it from the GE instead of the PvP kills. As I miss, you know, the Stadius, the Vesta, or that PvP gear, especially the ones I missed the most though, out of all of them, was Morgan Javelins. That's the one I completely missed the most out of all of them. When it came down to the thing, buying them, throwing axes and Morgan Javelins, I used to use them. I'd spend my whole entire bank on Morgan Javelins and stuff, and dart bow ammo and stuff like that. And go PKing and get better at PKing while I'm spending that, and you know, having some really good crazy fun. Vengeance, Morgan Javelin, throw spec, does some extra 5s with Vengeance, against the hand cannon, and you know, that was really good. I'm really sad about the hand cannon as well. Why did they get rid of the hand cannon? What I think they should do, they should nerf the ballista and bring hand cannon back in as a more expensive item. I thought it should range between 280 mil. 80 to 200 mil is probably where it should range. The hand cannon, nerf the ballista, and then bring the hand cannon back with the fire making requirement, which, you know, you oh yeah, that's what I thought. But you damn, I won't say that bit actually, because but that's what I thought. The hand cannon made so much sense with RuneScape, with the dwarves. It made so much sense lore-wise to have the hand cannon instead of the ballista. So I'm super sad about that, I guess. As that, you know, the hand cannon was such a good lore item for the dwarves, I guess, and made a lot of sense with the game. Crazy how you had to use, it made fire making useful as well, as fire making actually had a use to stop your cannon from blowing up. What I think you should do is, so you buy it, it's like 200 to 80 mil, 200 to 80 mil, and it'll break. It takes your fire making, and it will break, but you can repair it for, you know, it's like probably a mil or something, or like, you know, like 300 to 500k when it breaks. If it breaks your fire making, well, then you should better resell it once it's fixed. Because, you know, I super miss the hand cannon. Super miss it. Ballista, how much is a joke of that? Ballista hitting like 70, and it only costs 200k. I forgot how much they are. Right? I think like 800k 1 mil, 800k 1 mil ballista. When you know it's just crazy. I guess AGSs are going down there now, like 8 mil or something. I tried buying one of them the other day, and they was literally going for 8 mil. So let's see how much seeds we got. We got 2 toad flax. We got 3 snapdragons. Imagine that, 3 snapdragons. It must have been our best event yet, and these are snapdragons as well. And you know, we got the most seeds of snapdragons than anything else. So imagine that, crazy. Better donut seeds, 2 seeds, and a potato cactus seed. So I guess we're out of prayer pots, so I need to go get more prayer pots. And the thing is, I think the best thing I could do right now is a farm run to restock our herbs and plant some more herbs. And so let's have a look how far we've came. So I think we've gained like 2 levels, 2 strength, 2 range levels, and I gained the HP level and the defense level. So we gained a few levels, used a few resources, used about 3k cannonballs. So let's put all this away. We've got these ensouled heads as well. When I do get to that thingy, that back to the other Iron Current, I'll do some stuff. I'm also trying to go mining as well. I started on the Jupiter thing. I was just scared about the sulfur, if it poisons me in some way, and I end up dying and losing the Iron Man. So I need 1 more resource. I've got to go there and go do some mining, but I'm just scared about the sulfur that might poison me in some way that I might not be able to cure, and that might be the end of the HC status. So I'm super careful about that. Anyway, let's pour this away. Let's get the axe out. And let's get the gear on. Run gear. So this, just so boots and cape. So cape. Here we go. And let's get out there and let's get to the thing. So seed dwibber. Here we go. Seed dwibber. So that canteen seed. We'll take a guam, taramin, and ain't these will be the rest of them that we plant. So seed, spade. Need a spade now. Spade, rake, this. And I think that's all we need. Okay, so I need to get to Lumbridge now. So here we go. We'll go by teleport. I just unlocked a enlightened journey as well, so I could use them teleports. I'm just thinking, I just hadn't used it for a few days, and I've already forgot where it could take me. So Entria, that's it. That's where I go, Entria, and then I go, and then that's a quick way to get there. I just remembered. But anyway, we're run it this time, as I've just remembered it too late, I guess, to do this. So Common Zero and this account is about one day apart. So I'll be hopefully making a video on that very soon. You know, just to compare the two accounts again. Hey, look at this third age bow, black chin chompers, rosewood blowpipe, range armor, light ballista. Oh, look, talk of it, the ballistas, sunlight hunter crossbow. So I take the log basket with me in the ecto thing. So I take the forestry kit as well. And then we might as well take limb root, a middle seed for the middle parts. So we've got 2 of these limping, and it's just anything else as we're now out of these limping roots. Anything else useful. So I think jute's one of them, probably rosemary, as I think they was the ones I was doing before. As you get to unlock, you know, they do quite a good plant, I guess, like watermelon or something like that, something crazy like that. Well, I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. So here we go. Let's go, and let's get these seeds down. These few seeds down. As we just need the herbs. The herbs are super useful. They're going to get us to where we need to get to, I guess. I need 59 herbivore for 59 herbivore for the herb sack, which will help me train a lot more, because then I'll be able to pick up the herbs and I won't have to bank so often, by probably a long shot as well. Hey, the runner weeds. We got some more runners here. The runner seed got planted well. Did we get any? I think we got snapdragons and not runners, which I think all of them were. Snapdragons and not runners. Let's put this on. Okay. Hey, perfect. We got the perfect amount of inventory space. Get rid of the limb root seeds first. We'll go for Guam. I like the Guam ones, as I think they make some pretty useful stuff overall. Harlanders, I think, are the best, though. Damn, too bad I ain't got much Haralander seeds. Or I'll be planting them. Put these away. Let's grab our limb roots. Damn, did I just lose a limb root there? It's like the gnome picked one up. So a decent amount of grimies, more prayer potions. So how many did we get? 4, 8. So we got 10 of them. Brilliant. 10 more runner seeds. 10 more runner weeds. Super good. Interesting. The range is very inaccurate, even with that gear and stacks. Yep. I guess I was upset. I was moaning about how much EXP I was getting compared to shooting with the crossbow. The crossbow gives me like 40 EXP when I hit a 10. I'm hitting literally like 35, and I'm only getting a bit more EXP when I'm hitting like 3 times the amount. Which you got to really stack them up to get a lot of EXP. To get a high EXP, and if the crossbow already does 10 or 40 EXP at 10, it's kind of crazy how much more you got to hit to thingy, and it's it's not a 1-to-1 basis, that like if I hit multiple 10s, damn, it's hard to explain, but it's not a one-to-one basis. Chins you get slightly less EXP for for hit for every hit, I guess, than you should do. So anyway, let's get on with this. Damn. You know, I always find it hard to explain. I've noticed as I'm getting older, I'm getting harder and harder to explain things, as I probably overcomplicate them more and more. I can literally show you. I could prove it to you. So crossbow. If I get crossbow out right now, so if I get some bolts out, let's go prove it. But then I ain't got a video of the chins though. I could hit like, so I would hit like 10. I'd need to hit like 30 with the chins to hit the same XP with the crossbow, is what I noticed. I was calculating it and looking at it, and you know, from that quick calculation, I came to realize I actually need to hit a decent amount more to get the same EXP. But it's just when you stack up loads of them, then you start winning the EXP game with the chins. But you know, I was gonna prove it to you, but I've got nothing to throw the chins at to prove the, you know, a stack of monsters right here with me, so it's probably not worth me showing you. But anyway, let's get on to this. Let's go pick up the rest of the herbs. So I need some money to get to the shores down there, and then I've got to do troll romance one day. I guess I'll do it, you know, probably whenever I play again. Not today. Troll romance to get some lore rooms, and then I can go into the lore thing and start getting lore rooms. And then I might think about switching my magic to the ascend or whatever it's called. I forgot, I said the word earlier. Current, that current place magic, as I'll be able to summon some things to fight with me. Which, you know, it's crazy how little people actually use the spell book. I've only seen it used about 6 times in multiple years ever since it came out. I've only seen it used like 6 times literally, apart from in the wildy. In the wildy it was used a bit more, but you know, people summoning monsters, I've only seen it like 3 times, even less, just summoning monsters, I guess. Which I don't know how effective the creatures are, but they do look effective because they was using it on certain bosses, and you was actually literally using them on bosses as well to increase deal some damage. I don't know if they can tank as well. Good. I'm not sure of the good tankers as well. So could be another super good benefit of having the creatures of Karen help you out. If you get them in sold heads, that I've been picking up the ensouled heads. I'm pretty sure that makes a creature. Hey, what's this? Oh, I thought it was a magpie one, but it's an earth one. I guess I'll leave that one. So let's go pick up these flowers. Played some Tarkov about a week and a half ago. You know, it seemed like it was getting empty in Tarkov. I don't know what's going on with the gaming world. Even Ark was kind of empty. It only had about you know, like 150 players on, which is insane for online. You know, only 100 compared to what it used to be. There used to be probably like 7 completely full servers with you know, up to 30 servers with a decent amount of population. Now there's only like 7 servers with a decent amount of population. So, you know, the players of online games is kind of insane what's going on. I've noticed it on not only that game, but the other game I was playing. And I forgot which one I brought up. So Ark, and there was another game. Tarkov, that was it. I was playing and it was just putting me against bots the whole time. Because there just didn't seem like there was that many players playing, I guess. And I didn't make a mistake by choosing the practice mode either. It was just weirdly, you know, just didn't seem like there's as many players on. And as well, there's one time before that, a recording I did before that, it was taking me like 15 minutes to find the game as well. So I definitely know it's not just a one-off. It was definitely, you know, more, you know, happening quite a few times, I guess. I don't know if Tarkov's got a new map coming out for it as well. Sometime. Some sort of new update is gonna happen, I think, as there was a new release of like a new map or something. Anyway, I'd like to ask you, do you guys only play RuneScape? Would be one of my questions. If I could ask you lot, what other games do you play? Do you only play RuneScape? As I used to only play RuneScape until I branched out and could play other games like Armor and stuff. And I've been playing RuneScape for about 18 years now. Off and on. But yeah, I've had some RuneScape friends, and it seems like they only played RuneScape. They didn't play any of the games. So I'm just interested, because you know the people I met was always just playing RuneScape and nothing else. Okay, I'm gonna go odd you now, whatever it's called. I've got an elite on this account as well, the elite clue scroll, but I'm too scared to do it because I know it's going to tell me to do some worldy stuff and tell me to fight some guys, which I'm still new. I'm new to clue scrolls as well. I did a few, quit for a super long time. We're talking like 15 years of quitting clue scrolls, or 14 years of quitting, and come back to it just recently. I did about five clue scrolls, some easy ones, some hard ones, 1 or 2 hard ones, which I've got all recorded. It's just that I need to upload them. And it's just whenever I can, you know, when I can think what I'm gonna do with it. Am I gonna upload the full thing, the full like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours of playing, or should I chop it up into little bits and make it, you know, just show the interesting bits, I guess, is what I'm thinking. There was another video I wanted to do. I predicted it would take about 400 hours for me to make the video. It was 100 over 100 hours to get B gloves on my other account. I was gonna do. I've started it. I've done over I think like half an hour. I've completely chopped up video. I did 6 hours of it chopped up, and it went into half an hour. So I've got a half an hour video just doing 6 hours, and I've got over 100 hours to go through. So I calculated it might actually take me like 400 hours to complete, as I've got to go through the whole entire thing and then pick out little bits. I'm picking out each bit was taking me a while to you know, to get every single one, as I'm replaying it back multiple times. So I've been thinking about kind of doing it, and then you know, problems occurring in real life, like I had to reset the computer and stuff like that, which was which I guess, you know, slew me down, and, you know, to get everything in the same place again, to get all the files in the same place to carry that on, has slew me down a lot. So I got that as well. But it was meant to, it's my fastest B gloves attempt that I did. And I did it with no guide as well. No guide. I could pay people to help me, as I did not know one of the questions to one of the things. So I could pay people to help me, which I got help on 2 quests, I think. And I went the PvP route, I guess, with Lunners. I did Lunners, which, you know, if I didn't do Lunners and stuff, some quests, I could be way faster. I was also stupid enough to do Legends, the full quest, which took me ages. Took me like 4 hours, 6 hours. I would have been, you know, I would have got a better timing, is what I'm saying. If I didn't complete Legends, but I did complete Legends doing it, and it, you know, cost me a lot of time, I guess. And, you know, complete fresh account, getting B gloves in just over 100 hours. It was, you know, what I thought was a decent record, I guess. You know, it's not going to be the best, because I ain't gone, you know, checking all the speedrunners out, but, you know, it's just my personal record that I got. As, you know, I tried a few times getting B gloves, and, you know, I think it's one of the best ones I've managed to get. And, you know, I did it without no guides, no RS quest hopper, no thingy either, none of that, not the RS quest hopper thing from Runelight. I did it completely without any of that stuff. So, you know, it's just a kind of like a cool thing. If I'm going to put it out there to, if people want to challenge it or something, I guess it's the best way to do it is put it out there, is, you know, just tell you about it, I guess. If you're like racing for B gloves or if not, because, you know, from a fresh account, getting all the stacks and stuff like that, it was my best one that I've done to date, I guess, as I've got quite a few B gloves. I've got like 12 to 15 B gloves in my time of playing RuneScape. So let's go to Ardoon, I guess. So let's go Brimhaven. And then I just got the last place to go, the other place. So, you know, I'm just thinking how if I'm gonna get more prayer pots and do this. I don't know what to do. You know, right now, I had a bit of, you know, fun at the Dagonoffs, I guess, and training some range. I'm just trying to think, you know, what should I do next? As you know, I guess you know, farming for too long, I guess, might be too tedious. So I need to think of something. So farming. And you know, so prayer pots. You know, if I'm farming too long, I guess, and then that's, you know, it could be boring, I guess. But you know, damn, I just don't know where to go next. As I've been to no bosses as well. I was gonna try at Kraken at one point, but I never went in the. I went to the door and I think it questioned me in some way. It was questioning. It was saying something about something. I don't know if I couldn't enter it for some reason, or I did enter it and walked back out, as I didn't have the equipment anyway. I didn't have prayers, that's it. I didn't have no prayer pots back then, I don't think. So I got to the door and turned away. And then that was several years ago, like 3 years ago, I think, like two to 3 years ago as well. But yeah, I do stay roughly consistent on this game. You know, I can always come back to it. Recently, I've played it for about 55 days just recently. Put 55 days in on this account and other accounts. As I was thinking, I just don't know when when I might quit for a while. As you know, I always end up quitting for some reason. I always ending up quitting. Self-handicapping yourself isn't impressive. Self-handicapping. Oh, you're on about the, I don't know. Are you on about the clipping of the video, the thingy, clipping off the camera or something? I guess I capped it out, I guess. From chopping the camera video up. That's the only thing I could think about. Anyway, I'm going to go to the last place, the last farming place, and I might call it a day there actually, for today, and take a break. Maybe come on to Ark later, as you know. I think we might as well leave on the good note anyway, I guess. So I guess I'll do this last farm, and I'll log off for a while, take a break, recalculate what's happening. You know, assess what's happening, and I guess it's nice to have some talkers for once. Who would have thought it would have been RuneScape, which people love so much, I guess. It's a shame we can't get PvP EXP on the hardcore Iron Man, I guess. In Soul Wars, as you know, in Soul Wars, is, you know, you farm a long time for resources, and you find out you're cut out from getting XP, EXP from taking down players in the fun game, so your Iron Man don't die. So the Iron Man don't die, I guess. So, you know, it's kind of crazy that they've done that. Farm for ages and then find out you can't have much fun in the safe games because because they cut out the EXP. You know, so you can't just train your account to high levels and use your resources wisely in the safe game, I guess, in the safe games that they've provided. But anyway, I guess I'll do this and I'll log off, and I guess I'll shut down the stream. And I guess, you know, it's been an interesting time. Short stream, I guess. But I'll see what I can do if I'm gonna play Ark. I'm not gonna promise anything because you know I normally promise things and I just end up like sick or something, or feeling so low that I just don't wanna jump on the stream, I guess. Is the problem, I guess. So I'm not gonna promise anything, or you know say that I'm gonna do it and end up not doing it. But anyway, I'm gonna log off now, and I guess I'll see you later. And bye everyone, I guess. Best stream yet, due to for people thinking, I guess, talking, I guess, which is nice to see a good bar for once. And I guess I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.